story short, don't piss off a man who's got nothing left to lose. If there hadn't been any footage of these events, nobody would have believed they actually happened. Starting with a drunk and drugged out United States Army veteran who stole a tank from the Army National Guard armor in San Diego, California on May 17, 1995. There was literally nothing the police could do except warn as many people as possible about what was coming.
Everybody go back in your house, get off the street. This is the San Diego Police Department. Everybody get off the street and go back into your house right now. Everybody go back into your house right now.
We saw a tank running over anything it felt like running over in the street. And we discussed what to do, and we decided that the only thing we could do is broadcast where it was going so everybody could keep a safe distance from it.
This is the San Diego Police Department. Everybody go back to your house and get off the street. This is the San Diego Police Department. Everybody get off the street, go back into your house. This is the San Diego Police Department. You're in danger. Get out of the street.
Imagine being a tourist in America, and this is the first thing you see. While he's cruising on the freeway, he tries to knock down a bridge. Luckily, the bridge doesn't collapse. Then he takes off with the police and everyone else carefully watching him on TV.
He drove over fire hydrants, park benches, street lights. He attempted to drive over citizens in their vehicles, police cars. It was such an incredible hazard to people in the street. It's beyond words.
He also drove over utility poles, knocking out power to thousands of homes in the local area. The only way to safely stop him is to wait until the tank runs out of fuel. Trying to jam the clogs that run the tank's tracks is too difficult, and pulling up on him with another tank or calling an airstrike is too risky, especially because that wouldn't be very good PR. It's important to note that this U.S. Army veteran didn't just snap that day. Over the last 5 years before this rampage, he lost everything he cared about, and his mental state deteriorated due to excessive alcohol and drug consumption. Out of his mind, he even dug an actual mine in his backyard with the help of other drug addicts whom he invited over in search of gold.
Oh my God. Abel, he just high-centered it on the center divide just north of Genesee. You were cut out.
To their surprise, the access hatch wasn't locked from the inside, so one of the officers with tank experience managed to open it pretty quickly. They screamed and begged for him to stop, but the U.S. Army veteran didn't seem to acknowledge them as he tried to get the tank unstuck and back on the freeway by shifting backwards and forwards. Eventually, an officer shot him, but he wasn't killed on the spot. Consequently, they dragged him out for medical attention. Ironically, he later died that evening in the hospital where he had filed 2 lawsuits against his name was Sean Nelson. 2 years later, Rockstar released the first ever GTA game. Coincidence? I think not. And 7 years after that, an even more terrifying rampage took place by a man who built his own tank. On June 4th, 2004, the Colorado welder Marvin Heemeyer sought revenge on an entire town with his heavily armored Komatsu bulldozer, now famously known as the Killdozer. Marvin was a good, reasonable man who snapped after they destroyed his life. So, he spent 18 months constructing this monstrous machine with steel and concrete, welded himself inside it, and then destroyed their town. I've acquired authentic audio tapes of Marvin and made an edit from his perspective, showcasing his rapid downfall into insanity and ever-growing lust for revenge.
That's where we came from, over there.
The guy was a hell of a welder.
I didn't ever meet anybody who disliked him.
I mean, he was confident, and I thought he was handsome, and he was larger than life. I felt safe with him.
Marv loved the snowmobile.
Marv made glove dryers. We had a Marv grill. Marv would take stock steel bend it custom to every machine. You weren't a snowmobiler in Grand Lake unless you had a Marv bumper.
They would take down 4-inch trees, 5-inch trees, and you just keep going. That was a Marv bumper.
Hello, my name is Marvin Heemeyer. This tape is about my wife. I want to say right now, God bless me in advance for the task that I am about to undertake. And in '98, the town went and spot zoned the 2 acres directly south of me, which was illegal. And because no one protested it within 30 days, it became law that they could do that. In nature, a male will definitely protect his territory. If he doesn't, he'll be overrun. If an animal will do this, why wouldn't a man?
In Marv's mind, this was just another example of the town not treating him fairly.
You put yourself in my shoes and tell me how you would feel realizing that you've wasted 10 years of your life because of someone's malice.
They knew what they were doing. They were trying to run him out of town.
I could shoot the truth in their face, and they couldn't deal with it. And I'm sorry. They're going to have to deal with it. And the world will write stories about how wrong I am. And without a doubt, I wish it could be done a different way. But there is no way to make this right. You picked on the wrong man. I wasted 13 years of my life down there because the Thompsons were pissed off that I bought that property. We know he wants to get out of there. We know he knows he's screwed. Let's really screw him. You know, that's exactly what their attitude was. And they did. I had no choice. What was I supposed to do? The one thing that I have wanted to do is get caught. I had hoped that somebody would catch me and that this whole thing would stop. And that would be a good sign not to do it.
Things went downhill. And then we quit seeing each other. It was maybe easier to break it up, you know.
And this will be the first time that I've ever done something like that the way they want it to be done, the way they do it. To do it in secret, to do things behind their back, to lie to you. I've had to do that. People ask me, what am I doing? Oh, I'm not doing anything. So here we are, and I am at peace with what I am about to do. People will say, why did he do that? You took advantage of my good nature. Well, I think there's something you should learn here. For as good as a man can be, also can he be as bad. When you visit evil upon someone, be assured it will revisit you. The Thompsons are guilty. The Dochefs are guilty. The Granby Town Board is guilty. The Granby Planning Commission is guilty. It took all of you 10 years to get me. You got me, no doubt about it. I got screwed big time. Enough is enough. You people needed to be taught a lesson.
Also be advised, Federal Heights is going to be en route with their peacekeeper on a flatbed. You see about 2 hours. Copy, people smoking heavily at 4th and active.
Order edge. Warning, you're out of each one. Begin start blocking traffic. Grab cars, grab the ambulance. To go down to Mountain Park Concrete and help secure that perimeter down there.
2 hours into the rampage, Marvin's killdozer sank halfway into the basement of a building and became stuck. Realizing he couldn't continue, he took his own life, as it was, after all, a suicide mission. And that's how this small town went from demanding $80,000 from Marvin to needing $7 million in damages. It took the police and engineers at least 12 hours to cut through the armor to gain access to the killdozer. The small town of Granby, Colorado was fortunate for the killdozer to become stuck so soon, as that machine was nearly invincible. Upon inspection, it became clear that Marvin had thought of almost everything. He had 3 monitors mounted to provide views of the back, front, and sides. To ensure visibility amidst debris and dust, he rigged numerous hoses to a compressed air tank and simply released compressed air to blow everything away from his 5 cameras, which were protected with paint that doesn't stick well and 2-inch bullet-resistant plexiglass. Additionally, he mounted his .50 caliber rifle to point out the back. As mentioned earlier, this is just Marvin's perspective, and the complete story is far more complex. Luckily, the town was evacuated just in time, so despite loads of property damage, nobody got hurt. However, the same couldn't be said about this next rampage. On December 18th, 2021, 20-year-old Joshua Gonzalez went on a rampage in the middle of the night with his backhoe. Joshua was seen driving into homes and flipping cars, with one even being occupied at the time. Eventually, when the police arrived, they also got a taste of his wrath as he flipped their squad cars like burgers before attacking the ambulance as well.
Send an ambulance for the other driver here.
Hey, is anybody in that car? Do we have a police officer in that car that was just struck?
6, negative. It's my vehicle. 29 and 826 have been totaled.
If you can call chief of police. Copy.
Come on.
Oh my God. You can see him plowing into several cars, including police cruisers.
2 police cars completely destroyed.
Are you all right?
No, I'm in shock.
Hey, they're screaming.
Run, go! Go, he's after you, go! He's crazy, my goodness! Oh my God!
Louis, you gotta get up here.
Oh my God, that's the ambulance.
Check out.
30 minutes into the rampage, Joshua forced the officers to take more extreme measures as it seemed impossible to stop him safely. Joshua died right then and there in his backhoe. Police medics did check up on his wound ASAP, but it turned out to be fatal, marking an end to this nighttime rampage. 3 officers suffered minor injuries during the incident and were taken care of at a nearby hospital. What exactly caused Joshua to do this so suddenly in the middle of the night is unknown. It's a disturbing incident that provoked a lot of questions, but little to no answers. And if they don't end up dead, they sure as hell get plenty of jail time like the father in this next case. Well, nearly the entire family. On June 14th, 2022, a father was wildly swinging his excavator at 2 officers who were trying to handcuff his son, while his mother was also getting involved by pulling on the officers. You know what they say? A family that resists arrest together stays together. Can you imagine what the neighbors go through if they're willing to do this to police officers? How could they possibly think this would help their son? Their son, Brandon, might now finally be in the back of their squad car, but they still have to deal with his parents. Luckily, backup just came in just in time because Dad was more than ready to meet his new prison cellmate.
Put your hands behind your back. Yep. You're gonna have to be tough like that, boys.
Don't take off more of you. You might have to. Yep, it will. Don't you do it.
Just do it.
Get away from her. You're getting arrested too. You've been in everyone's face repeating the entire time. Get back.
I was trying to
Get back. We're done with you. You should be getting arrested as well. You're impeding.
Oh, yeah.
now.
We're gonna search in the front of my car. I'm gonna search.
Stay in here. Stop and don't run. It's completely doors.
Go ahead, step out. How'd you get that in front?
Because I want to talk to somebody who's smarter first.
Let's not do this again.
I want to talk to one of those guys first.
Face the cruiser. Face the cruiser.
I'm resisting. I just want to talk to a smarter dude.
I'm about here. Yeah, I know. Cool. I'm about here.
It's nice when families do stuff together. Brandon was arrested and charged with aggravated assault against his neighbor. His dad also was arrested and charged with obstruction and 2 counts of aggravated assault against a law enforcement officer. Finally, his mother got off the lightest with just a citation. It's wild how one thing could lead to another faster than you could see it coming. And this next case is the perfect example of exponential chaos. On November 7th, 2001, an unemployed truck driver stole a tractor-trailer rig loaded with lumber in Dallas, Texas, just for fun. It appears that the police are already familiar with him, stating that his whole life has been a criminal chase. This guy allowed his intrusive thoughts to win, over and over again. However, this time, his actions put the lives of many more people at risk.
An unemployed truck driver decided to entertain himself and the public. Incredibly, many pedestrians are not only enjoying the show, they're actually encouraging the performance.
Yeah, he's great.
This chase has been going on for half an hour now. That one guy, he just gave him a high five. Unbelievable.
Having fun. You were having some fun.
But officers know how dangerous this situation really is.
He's on the wrong side of the road and all lanes are blocked.
For every pedestrian enjoying the show, there's a commuter scrambling for his life to avoid being crushed.
I'm not sure that there's enough room for this guy to get through. There's a traffic jam ahead. One car is trying to back up as the truck heads across the median now.
A cruiser rushes forward with guns aimed at the semi's rear tires. The bullets find their mark.
The officer manages to hit a couple of the logging truck's back tires, but that quickly proves to be one of the worst moves they could have made. The truck doesn't slow down whatsoever, causing the exposed rims to scrape hard against the asphalt. As a result, the lumber catches fire due to the sparks, slowly giving the impression that Ghost Rider himself has taken control of the vehicle.
One thing they do know, they can't afford a wait-and-see approach.
The truck is on fire. This is absolutely unbelievable.
This is no longer just a truck on the loose. It's a runaway inferno.
Oh, look at that. It's rolling free. It's completely engulfed in flames heading through that parking lot. You can see a police van pulling up from behind as more pieces fly off that truck.
A white van rushes up to the semi. Inside, a tactical team of officers with orders to use deadly force. Frantic to lose his pursuers, he gets an insane idea.
The cab is swerving there, and oh, the lumber has fallen off all over the roadway.
With half the truck's cargo still threatening to topple, including a flaming forklift, officers can't get too close. Even worse, they can't get ahead to warn other vehicles.
Oh no, there's a school bus. Oh no, the lumber hits the school bus.
Inside, a jostled child is injured by the impact.
As badly as police want this chase to end, they don't want to involve any more civilians.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, the logging truck rolls to a stop. After an hour and a half, the guy decides that playtime is over, as one of the bullets seems to have hit him successfully sometime near the end of the joyride.
Wounded, tired, and no longer having fun, he finally decides to surrender.
Police rush in, he's on the ground, and it looks like they've got him. He's not resisting.
But as he's taken into custody, officers make a startling discovery. This man had stolen another truck just weeks ago, but instead of showing up for his trial, he skipped out and went on another joyride instead. Even under arrest, he flashes a devious grin for the cameras.
Did you see the amount of squad cars that were present? I swear, 4 banks could have been robbed, all because nearly the entire police force was chasing this guy. Also, the wound he had on his cheek was one of the bullets that scraped him, avoiding death by less than an inch. This daredevil is known as Bernice Wilson. There's a lot of fake information about him online, but from what I could figure out, it seems like he got a total of 40 years in prison for all of his crimes combined, and not 99 years as the vast majority seem to claim. In this next case, SWAT had to respond so quickly that some even arrived wearing shorts. On July 23rd, 2006, Christy was sitting in her gigantic 18-wheeler truck near a gas station with her dog, waiting for her daughter and son-in-law to join her for lunch. However, that boring waiting session quickly turned into a life-or-death situation when an ex-convict entered the cab with a gun.
And now breaking news, a hijacked 18-wheeler is leading police on a high-speed chase through North Dallas. About 30 minutes ago, a man took a woman truck driver hostage. He is holding her at gunpoint.
Here we go.
The ex-convict didn't just simply steal her truck. He got in and forced her to step on the gas and start driving or die right then and there. This is like a 5-star GTA-level threat, prompting the deployment of additional tactical units, such as an assault team, in the pursuit.
All ready? The assault team will assault the cab and rescue the hostage. All we're going to do is disable it and stop it for them. They've got the hard part.
An officer gets instructed to move forward to try and see what's going on inside the cab. Meanwhile, numerous bystanders are gathering along both sides of the highway as news of the abduction is spreading like wildfire.
Female's private, guys, black, white, tank top, sitting in between the two seats and he gets down.
Got it. CNN will have this in the air in just a minute.
No, it's on TV now, right now, I'm sure.
Okay.
And we got some pedestrians up here on the side of the road, guys. Watch out.
Don't get it.
6 of his 18 tires are flat.
In this next dark turn, the SWAT team discovers that the ex-convict has just called his wife, saying, "I'm not coming home again, goodbye." Having to think fast, a couple of highway patrol officers decide to take a risk by shooting at the truck's engine.
Who is this?
DPS officer right there. DPS up here. They're getting ready to shoot. We got a guy deployed. DPS about to shoot him.
That strategy proves successful as the truck starts to lose momentum slowly. Now comes the hardest part. Saving Christie's and her dog's lives one way or another.
Hit the radiator, it's overheating. His engine's going.
It's about to stop.
There's dark tinted windows above that cab,
So he can see out, but we can't see in.
The ex-convict is now identified to be 32-year-old Samuel Scott Jones. Not long before this incident, he carjacked a man at gunpoint and quickly took off. I'm not sure if Samuel possesses a legitimate driver's license because just 10 minutes later, he had already crashed the stolen car. A passerby stopped and asked if he was okay. Samuel instantly pointed his gun at him, telling him to get out of the car. He then proceeded to make his way to a nearby gas station located right next to Christie's truck, where he found himself stranded after failing to start the car again. That's when he showed his 100% coupon piece of metal to Christie and made an Uber driver of her right there on the spot.
We're gonna go ahead and try to get a hold of Christy, the hostage, to her cell phone, and try to get a hold of the suspect now. Hello, Christy.
Hello.
This is Joe. Can you hear me?
The dog's barking, I can't.
Yeah, I know your dog's barking. I can hear him barking. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Christy, you're doing a good job.
He's pointing the gun at me, please. Please help me.
Tell Sam that he needs to talk to us. We need to talk to him to explain to him what's going on. Can you hear me, Sam? Yeah.
Samuel asked to speak with a reporter, to which the negotiator instantly replies, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. No way we can do that." I bet Christy saw her life flashing right in front of her when she heard those words. A lot of no, can't, and won't answers later from the negotiator, Christy takes matters into her own hands.
I'm gonna show you how we're gonna end this. Sam.
Unless they pull that tray up open and they do it right in front of us, we're not gonna get good eyes on.
Christy.
Help me. Please don't, baby, please. Please don't. Please don't.
Please don't what?
Please don't.
Christy, hang in there, girl. Hang in there, you're doing good.
Sam, please don't. Sam, come get a gun.
What did Sam say?
Please. Please.
are open. Shades are open.
She's in the cab. She's coming out.
Here she comes. She's coming out. Dog and the female are out. Suspect still inside.
Christy managed to persuade Samuel to give her his gun, thus saving her own life as well as that of her dog, who was seen taking a casual stroll afterward. However, Samuel doesn't show any sign of himself.
The hostage is out, but we don't know what the situation is in there, if he's still armed with another weapon or not. 810 to 880, now's a good time for gas with that door open. We don't know what his mindset in there is. He's hung up the phone, he's not talking to us. We don't know whether he's going to come out and force a situation with SWAT and try to get SWAT to kill him.
This negotiator is wild, not gonna lie. Anyway, they don't end up killing Samuel. Instead, they fire tear gas into the truck's cab, and once he's out, they offer him cigarettes as a means to further encourage him to comply.
Coming out. He's coming out.
All right, suspect's in the front cab now. Looks like he's coming out.
Coming out, driver's side. Coming out, driver's side. I got him, Bob. Ribcage. Move it up.
Check the cab, check the cab.
What's your name, man?
Who's Joe?
You'll talk to him in a minute. The suspect stated he knew he was going to do this last night. He is upset. He can't find a job. He's on parole. He's a convicted felon. And the only thing he has to live for is his kids, so.
Fortunately, no lives were lost during that intense situation. The hostage was released and the captor was arrested, so things worked out pretty well.
It's a good feeling to have as a SWAT officer.
Love him.
Samuel was arrested and charged with aggravated kidnapping and aggravated assault. Very serious charges that resulted in a life imprisonment sentence. Talking about ex-convicts, meet Eddie, who's an ex-employee. On March 23rd, 2024, a frustrated former employee hijacked a 75,000-pound front loader. The officers were unable to stop him from driving off the property, and without any footage, nobody would believe what actually took place that day.
Okay, it's like a tractor? Stop. Okay. Stop. Any idea what he's doing? Hey! Stop! Individual who's driving a four-wheeler tractor is not stopping for me. I have no way of stopping this vehicle. He's gonna go out the main road.
Caught on camera, absolute chaos in Norcross over the weekend.
Police say a man hijacked a front loader from a garbage facility and then took it on a joyride on public roads.
What is it? One of those things? How fast is it? They can get up to probably about 30. Okay, grab that. Quick.
Watch your stick, keep ready. Keep me updated. I've got the sanitation truck, the large tractor, which is our best bet. It's a little bit slower, but he's behind us as well.
One of the officers allowed another employee to hop into another front loader in a desperate attempt to potentially stop the stolen one as fast as possible. Let's just say that the officer didn't need to repeat himself twice. That employee instantly accepted his challenge. Little did he know that this would become a story he'd be telling over and over again in any bar, or just simply show the following video.
How did police end up stopping him?
Well, cops ended up enlisting an employee of this garbage company to jump into a second front loader and chase after that suspect.
That's my kill best friend.
I need 10-3 for the vehicle for late center and over.
This is unbelievable. What's wrong?
Keep him up! If you can flip it! Unbelievable dashcam footage from Gwinnett Police. Police took 38-year-old Eddie Sanchez out of the cab and into custody. We reached out to Waste Management for comment about their employees' courageous actions, but they declined.
That's because the Waste Management company wasn't too happy when they learned how that employee ended it, even though an officer requested it. Companies care about money, and those machines aren't cheap. So the company would have preferred for the police to have figured out how to stop that front loader instead of damaging both machines. Therefore, he was fired for damaging company equipment. The hijacker, Eddie, was arrested and charged with criminal trespass, theft theft by taking, fleeing, reckless driving, criminal damage to property second degree, and obstruction. I don't think this next company was too happy either, but at least this high-speed chase proved how durable their vans really are. On February 7th, 2024, officers of Arkansas received calls from various law enforcement agencies about a stolen U-Haul van that was speeding beyond 120 miles an hour. Officers didn't know this at the time, but the suspects in the van were heavily armed with guns and Molotov cocktails. The Arkansas State Police is known for its very aggressive pursuit and pit policies, making it the perfect force to chase those heavily armed suspects. Currently, a couple of officers are catching up to the van from behind, while another officer is attempting to get ahead in hopes of blocking the van later on.
Oh my gosh! Dude! Oh my! Oh my! Dude, let's go see!
This is still just the very beginning of the chase as they continue to be pursued in a neighboring state, which is 60 miles away from their current location. However, not all the squad cars will make it to the end due to crashing or other circumstances.
Take her out.
Oh, there he goes, there he goes! Bro, what did I just witness? Dude!
No, not yet.
Right now, this officer is about to perform a pit maneuver at 100 miles per hour, a speed more than twice the allowed limit in all other states, making it a highly dangerous use of force. Unfortunately, the officer's push bumper becomes stuck on the van, resulting in an inevitable crash. And you could do all of that for just $19.95. This is unironically some good U-Haul advertising, showcasing how fast and sturdy their vans actually are. All of the officers caught in a crash are doing just fine, with one of them mentioning, as always, in the end, nobody escapes the Arkansas State Police. A total of 4 squad cars were completely wrecked to the point they had to be taken out of commission.
Hey, don't rush it! Don't rush it! Come on! Hey, kill yourself! Kill yourself! Kill yourself! Do not rush the car! Get him out that way, get the passenger out! Hey, shut up! Passenger! Get out! Get out! Grab a shield, you mother! Get out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Hey, watch out! Get out! Get out! Watch out! Watch out! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Going out the back! He's going out the back! They got it! Don't even have him, dude! This is so Let's go! Here, dog! Is your car like that? We all have them.
They pursued those 2 criminals from Locust Grove, Oklahoma, all the way to Springdale, Arkansas. Before this incident, the same criminals attempted to run over a couple of police officers 700 miles away in Michigan. Luckily, they didn't throw any Molotovs or utilize any of their guns. Both of them were immediately arrested and charged with aggravated assault, criminal conspiracy, possession of destructive devices, fleeing, battery, criminal mischief, and resisting arrest. I'm still flabbergasted how they were able to catch those guys and not this next one. On January 11th, 2024, the police had a warrant out for Zach Henry's arrest. They found him working with his son in his backyard in his construction vehicle. And Zach's son told the officers that he'd go talk to his dad, who wasn't aware the police were there yet. But once he realized they were there, Zach pushed his Bobcat to the limit to flee the situation.
Go. Looks like it's a long beard, white male. Yeah. Hey, we got felony charges on him. I lost him.
Looking for somebody?
Yeah, I got running on foot right here. Long beard, white male. All right.
321.16.
Okay, yeah, he just hit me with the skid steer, so. Yeah, the long beard. Do what?
How old?
Say like 35. Alright, thanks. That's me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk, but they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Back like they forgot about Gray.
The officers decide to go back to his house, where they only find Zach's son annoyed with one of the officers.
By any chance, do you know, the second cop that pulled up?
Yeah.
Right when y'all pulled up, do you know his badge number? Or like what his name is and all that?
Could have been 31.
31? I don't know, cause I'm a 13-year-old kid and he over here was like trying to get information on me. I said I don't know nothing. And he was like, no, tell me what's going on. And I was like, all right. And then he was like,
the call comes out. He about ran him over with the skid steer, and we know that that's gonna kill him.
Yeah, but and then after that, he said,
you don't look like you're 13, to be fair.
13, I got you.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk, but they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. That like they forgot about Gray. So what do you say? Somebody you hate, or anyone trying to bring trouble your way?
Zach is still on the run to this day. I'm not sure what Zach is wanted for exactly, as there's barely any information about this case available online. This next kid might as well be Zach's long-lost son. On November 25th, 2023, a 12-year-old boy stole a 35,000-pound forklift from his middle school during the weekend. He was seen joyriding that beast in the late evening with no lights on, hitting somewhere between 10 and 20 cars due to the lack of experience and the sheer size of the forklift.
Going southbound on Spring, just went up over the curb.
This one's in front of 2160. Still northbound coming up to Yorktown Drive. Site flight 2 more. To Rumsey Drive. Looks like he swiped another car. Continue around the cul-de-sac here.
sideswipe the car into the front yard of looks like he's gonna possibly ditch it. He's on the sidewalk now.
Legend has it he's still going. Unfortunately, I've just shown all of the footage they were willing to release. Every time the kid turns around or gives the cops chasing him the finger, it had to be blurred out to keep his identity anonymous, as he's just a minor. Some people online were speculating that maybe he just didn't know how to stop it. Hell nah, that boy knew damn well what he was doing. But you gotta admit, for 12 years old, the kid can drive. They suspended his driver's license and put him in a juvenile detention center. More often than not, they're fully aware of what they're doing. They're just terrible at hiding their true intentions. On October 17th, 2023, 26-year-old Alexander Funk was caught trying to steal a car on the property of an Ohio auto body shop. The thing is, many people have been trying to break into vehicles on their lot around that time. Nevertheless, they prepared something special for the next person who'd try. Alexander really forked up this time.
I mean, I scooped under this just instantly and raised him up. So the car was bouncing up like this.
You back up, man. You get back.
I'm gonna take this backpack off, all right? Okay, what's your first name?
None of your business, bro.
Well, it is, because
No,
you're
it
under
isn't,
arrest.
bro.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For trespassing, for one. And
I was
then whatever
running from
else you
someone, bro.
You were?
Yes, I was,
Okay.
sir.
Just in case you have your controller license, you don't.
I don't have an ID, bro.
So what's your real name?
My name is Mr. Funk, bro.
What's your first name?
What's a lie? I don't know. What are you talking about? My name is Mr. Funk, bro. That's not a lie, sir. And don't call me a liar, bro. I am relaxed, bro.
So when you're...
So when I'm what, bro? I'm literally running from someone, bro. You don't know me, bro. I don't have anything on me that's gonna hurt you. Because I don't have a gun, taser, like y'all. And running from someone, bro. I'm not a liar. I'm not.
Alright, we'll check it, okay?
When did you get your tattoos, bro?
Where do you work at?
I haven't been able to get a job for a while now, so I'm kind of working on my own, sir.
All right, man. Well, here's the deal. This lot has been there's been a serious amount of break-ins and converters cut off, and you got a sawzall, and you're in the private area of the business. It's not open to the public.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I mean? You've had encounters with the employees here before? They told you can't be here?
I've had one chase off before from here. Not gonna lie.
When was that?
Last year.
What happened during that? What did they catch you doing?
I was sleeping. Same thing. I just need to get out of here, bro. I just need to get out of jail, bro. I don't know, bro. My wrist has been broken for a long time now, bro. I just need to get out of jail, bro. I don't have any money on me, no, bro. The latest depression I'm in right now, bro. I'm in jail already, bro. I just want to get out of jail, bro. I don't even want to be here in jail, bro.
So, he broke into a car at the junkyard, and before he could get out, he's done it before. They got like the forklift, and they had him, I'm not kidding, like 20 feet off the ground.
Yeah, they gave Alexander quite the uplifting experience he'll never forget. Sadly, there's no footage of him in court calling the judge and everyone else bro. Bro got arrested and charged with criminal trespassing on bro's property and possession of criminal tools, bro. All right, just wanted to quickly cover this next case in under a minute because it's such a rare occurrence caught on video. On May 24th, 2023, an officer had just arrived at a car crash scene. However, little did he and everyone else present at that time know that an even worse incident was about to take place right next to them.
Good.
seconds to get past the immediate road. Previous 1050,
I'm just gonna say it. Someone finally did it. Let's be real, we've always wanted to try this. Therefore, on behalf of every GTA and Need for Speed veteran, thank you for your service. I mean, just look at that. Behind the wheel was 21-year-old Tanisha Bruton from, you guessed it, Florida. Luckily, she did survive. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Tanisha was certain she was going to die when it occurred, which still leaves her with occasional nightmares to this day. However, Tanisha is truly grateful to still be here and hopes to see many more days. Now back to it. On June 12, 2023, 25-year-old Donald Brezel stole a Jeep but was quickly caught at a red light by 2 officers. However, one of the officers had to risk his life to try to stop him from fleeing again.
Take your seatbelt off for me. Okay.
Yeah, take it off.
Don't take off. Don't take off from the car. Don't take off. Don't, guys. Okay. Stop, bro. Okay, relax. Stop. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. 620 for an area. Stop. We're gonna crash. Right. Relax. Dude, listen, relax. All right, relax.
In the car, lost. In the vehicle, you're fine with us.
Grab him. Hey! Stop! Listen, relax! Listen, gotta go! Let's go! Relax, dude! Relax! You're gonna get tased! Relax! You're gonna get tased, bro! Relax!
I feel safe, bro.
Okay, relax.
I feel safe,
Listen to you, relax.
I feel safe.
Relax. Okay.
I feel safe,
You
bro.
gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I feel safe, bro.
You gotta stop, dude.
Okay.
Okay, relax.
Hey, you gotta stop pulling on me, bro.
You gotta.
I feel safe, bro. Come on, Neil.
No, you're getting out of the damn car. You're gonna get. Right now.
Okay, I'm
getting tased. Out, bro. You're getting tased.
Tase me, bro.
Get out.
Tase me, bro.
Get out of the car. Now.
All right.
Now.
All right.
Yeah, you almost killed me. Oh, for what, dude? For what? You can fear all you want. You don't think I was in fear for my life? Secure. Hold on.
Yeah, 4-1 secure.
Hey, do me a favor. Shut up.
Donald has the audacity to say, "I don't feel safe," when he's the one who decided to take off in a stolen car with an officer hanging onto him halfway inside the vehicle. He seriously pushed his luck. Even though he might not have gotten away, he was still lucky that those officers were controlled enough not to shoot him. The officer was seen limping afterward. Even though he kept saying he was fine, his partner still called EMS to check on him, just in case.
What's up, boys?
What we got going on?
I got dragged.
Dragged?
Yeah.
Not just a little way, it's almost.
It's a good half a quarter mile. Yeah.
Drag like that.
Me and him were fighting for control of the car.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped a few curbs, came in the parking lot. I don't know, I just felt the pop in my, I don't know if I felt it, dude, my knees just been killing me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Are you able to move it at all?
Yeah, I can move it. Just like.
No, try. Try, man. Hurt yourself what are you doing?
I'm a tough cookie, dude.
Apparently, Donald stole that Jeep months ago, so this sudden encounter probably spooked him. On top of that, there were already multiple open warrants out for his arrest for crimes like fraud and concealing stolen property. Bro thought he was Tom Ripley for a moment, carrying a fake ID, fake driver's license, fake insurance information, fake license plate. I mean, fake it till you make it, right? Donald was arrested and charged with 2 counts of resisting and obstructing and 4th-degree fleeing and eluding. And if it's not Tom Ripley, it's most likely a GTA protagonist. On April 7th, 2018, a 16-year-old guy stole a school bus and drove it super erratically, swerving all over the roads. At one point, the back door of the bus swung open, and my best guess would be that he was swerving like that to try and close it again, like how it's done in GTA. Which is kind of hilarious to see him realize that it doesn't work like that in real life.
Do we know if there's kids on board the bus or not?
We believe so.
That guy must have been so confused hearing all those different orders. Let me see your hands. Don't move. Get on the ground. Hands, don't move. On the ground now. I have a taser. Let him come out. Probably fried his brain, because now he doesn't even seem to know the most basic things like first you pour in the milk, and then the cereal. Yeah, that's right. I'm a serial killer.
The bus door was locked, and then the other deputies grabbed the driver of the vehicle from the driver's side window and were able to put him in handcuffs and pull him out.
Can you tell me what day it is? What is it? Okay, what year is it? You don't know? Alright, since you can't answer my question, so I have to take it.
Surprisingly, he stole that school bus from a church. This anonymous 16-year-old got busted, pun intended, and charged with evading and assault on public servants. I know it's good always to double-check things, but kind of have to admit that what this next officer says is a bit goofy.
We're getting one of the local agencies to check out if the bus is in fact stolen.
I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out a 16-year-old doesn't own a school bus. This next case is quite similar to the U-Haul van case. On November 22nd, 2023, police were chasing a drive-by shooting suspect who, believe it or not, was fleeing with his wife and 3 dogs in a stolen Porsche. Cops didn't know this at the time, but the driver was armed with multiple firearms. That officer jumped on the hood like he had been waiting for that moment his whole life. As in most cases, the suspect was extremely surprised or even offended, as if he hadn't just blasted through intersections, putting innocent lives in danger. He'd rather risk everyone else's safety than just accept responsibility. I'm glad the dogs in the car were doing fine, but they definitely must have been terrified. The 32-year-old suspect was arrested and further investigated regarding the earlier drive-by shooting. He was charged with eluding and possession of a stolen vehicle. Hiding in a nearby porta potty might have been a smarter idea. However, it's over over if even one person saw you entering. On November 15th, 2023, 4 guys crashed their stolen car during a police chase. The officers managed to arrest one of them at the crash scene while the other 3 fled to a nearby golf course. One of the golfers noticed one of them sprinting into a porta potty, which he then walked up to, locking him inside, tipping over the portable toilet, and telling him, "Good luck."
So we got an issue here. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. I see something moving back there, too. Don't you see somebody?
Yeah, that's our other officer. We got 2 of them.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll be right back. You want to get on or are you going to walk?
I'll walk.
All right.
Once arriving at the code brown situation, there's only one way to verify if someone is actually inside that porta potty.
Taking the second overall, or there are 2 of them in there?
Come out! Crawl out, dude!
You can see police officers speeding across the green and then surrounding a porta potty. It's where they find one suspect trapped after a golfer stepped in and took matters into his own hands.
Touch himself with some gloves on. 7:30.
I just made a brash decision to go push the porta potty down.
Can I give him the U-chap or?
In the cart.
16-34, was it a female?
This is me. I commandeered a cart. I'm not kidding.
Thanks. Put you on the squad right here. You sure you want him?
No, I gotta give it back to some golfers.
What a crappy way to get arrested. They took both the one they caught at the crash scene and this stinker in custody. Couldn't find anything about the other 2 guys if they eventually got caught or actually managed to escape. All of the news articles only cover this porta potty situation. When it comes to hiding, this next individual turns the police's job into a game of hide and seek. However, he's repeatedly caught, and each time he ends up losing significant amounts of money by constantly bonding himself out. On December 5th, 2022, 34-year-old Daniel Barton witnessed a traffic stop and noticed that the officer's squad car was unlocked as he was talking to the person who was pulled over. Daniel, being the goofy goober he is, took his opportunity to quietly steal the officer's squad car, only to drive it a couple of blocks further and hide in a garbage cart as if they were suddenly playing hide and seek.
Looks like somebody just stole my vehicle heading northbound. Okay, did you say your vehicle? In front of the vehicle 106 heading southbound on Holton Street. Lights are still on. Holton what? Holton and southbound. On the Keith.
15 en route.
Yeah. We have GPS on that car? Yes, there's GPS on the car.
Hi, 261, what that spot number again? You said 106?
Berline Richards, the guy's running westbound. Berline Richards, it's a white male, blue jacket, blue jeans.
$855, come up to the alley, Salsa. Put your hands on your head! I don't have a case, sorry.
I know I've made a lot of GTA-related comments already, but just hear me out. Daniel steals this officer's squad car, gets busted, bonds himself out, and then does it all over again. Only this time he was hiding in a gym.
Some of his traffic stuff, he's got just some warrants, and if I can give him a new...
Cody. What? Is that your squad?
What the...
That's your squad.
908 dispatch. Someone just stole my squad. What's wrong with that? How about this?
Oh, show me you, what's wrong?
And just like before, he doesn't resist getting arrested at all.
Y'all can't take me nowhere. What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time?
It's so absurd that after this second time, they had to check on Daniel to see if he was even competent to proceed to trial. Turns out he had racked up dozens of traffic convictions over the last 16 years, including speeding, operating while suspended, and driving without insurance. Surprisingly, he was found competent to proceed to trial. Daniel was then arrested and charged with a misdemeanor and car theft. I swear, this guy has one of those Saul Goodman type of lawyers on his payroll. If you like this video, you might also enjoy watching this one. And don't forget to subscribe for more true crime content.